All right, I'm going to start this one this time. Welcome to the after show. Keith and the Girls Show 1818 after the show. Today's guests, Mandy Stadtmiller and Graham Smith. How did you enjoy yourself on today's show? Answer the question. Mandy.
It was fun. I liked it.
Graham, your opinion.
It was terrible. I hated it.
I knew to start with Mandy.
So
that's the thing.
Let's break it down.
Okay.
No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was good times.
Did anything make you uncomfortable? That kind of thing.
Everything was just, it was just like the most normal conversation. There was no point at which I was squirming at all. How about you, Mandy?
What about when I was talking about all the tampon stuff? Were you squirming during that?
I was.
Sarcasm.
Oh, you're being sarcastic.
Well, Mandy mentioned on the show saying that you're somewhat embarrassed, but I thought that you were really, like I said, on the show, very articulate and very, like I felt like I learned a lot, and I feel like this is so corny, but I do feel like a better person after that conversation.
Oh,
No, absolutely. I mean, it was,
I
mean, obviously as a man, like most men are unbelievably uncomfortable about any mention of tampons, much less like, detail. So like, it was a good kind of uncomfortable because like, you got to talk about that kind of stuff. Still a little squirmy. It's good. Squirm goods.
I won't go into a store that sells tampons.
Yeah.
Banned. Yeah, I got growing up to do.
It makes it very difficult to work with her.
I heard this. You thought I was trying to trick you when I asked you as a journalist, what's your opinion on the TV show The Newsroom? Because, why did you think that?
Oh, the first story that I wrote for XO Jane was called I Inspired a Evil Version of Myself on Aaron Sorkin's The Newsroom. Because we went on a couple of dates and he got the idea for a gossip reporter character, but he said, I wasn't an evil person, so he didn't want me to take it to heart. But he... Does
that end the dating? You see the TV show and you're like, come on.
No, it's
she was in the first season, the Gossip Girl.
Yeah,
right?
and she's back next episode. Okay. Nina Howard.
And the main guy on The Newsroom, he's above gossip, of course.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I imagine he's already telling you it is you, but
he said they were calling her Bad Mandy in the writers' room, and it was inspired by It was inspired by a conversation we had when he asked me what I did for work that day, and I said that I had to write a takedown piece of Bethany Frankel, and I didn't want to do it because I liked Bethany, but I couldn't get out of it. And a takedown piece.
I watched The Newsroom.
So that's what the whole...
A takedown piece is when they go to destroy a celebrity. It's an article in the Post. Yeah. It's when they try to destroy a celebrity.
Wow.
Yes.
Which is like every other article in the Post. Yeah. It's like if you can't get access to the celebrity, sometimes that's also the route they go. If you get shut out and hence when the headline is Sarah Jessica Parker, the greediest woman in New York, that was the direct result of the Post being kept out of the Sex and the City 2 screening.
So if you don't play ball with these journalists...
Sometimes, yeah. Not always.
They're going to get angry.
Yeah. So now, when you watch The Newsroom, is it somewhat distracting when evil Mandy comes in?
I mean,
Hope Davis.
Yeah, Hope Davis.
Sorry,
you
I've
couldn't
been
think of her
struggling
name?
to remember her name since the last when we talked about it earlier.
Yeah, it's a good show, and I mean, the only thing that I ever kind of really said was that when I first met him, I had talked to him about being a consultant for the show, a paid consultant for the show. And he had said, yeah, that'll happen. And then we went on a couple of dates and it didn't happen. And so that was my justification for telling tales out of school, because I'm very careful about that normally, because, you kind of ruin your reputation and credibility if you then just go blabbing, about everything.
Do you guys have sexual intercourse?
I'm sorry?
Do you and Aaron Sorkin have sexual intercourse?
At the time.
Or right now?
Yeah, the present tense is blowing my mind.
Anytime. Have you guys had sex? Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
but no, I'm not. I mean, the last time I saw him, he was very much not.
Right.
Interested?
Are you saying he's gay now?
No, he just basically met with me recently just to tell me that I was a bad So
You did a takedown piece of sorts.
but I didn't. When you read it, it really wasn't. All I did was take myself down.
Piece on ExoJane.
Right.
You think you took yourself down?
Sure, I took the piss out of myself. I described myself as a kind of like preening, manipulative, like starfucker using her sexuality to try and get the attention of like a Hollywood writer, And
How about you, Graham? Did you ever have sex with Aaron Sorkin?
No comment.
I hear you. You're playing it smart.
Should we find out if they're really evil or not? Can you take one and pass the rest down?
Oh my God.
This is something that we do at the end of this post-show interview, and we allow for the comments to let us know how they feel about our responses to this. So please post in the comments what you think. We're now looking at an ink blot, and we'd like for you guys to tell us what you think about it. And based on that, we'll tell you if you're evil or not.
I mean, it's like...
Yes, Graham.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah.
It's just like a skull-headed dragonfly that's being followed around by littler flies like Pigpen from Peanuts, I think.
Oh, that's so cute.
Mandy?
She's just laughing at him.
It looks like
Aaron Sorkin going through your underwear drawer?
No, definitely not. No jokes about that. He's a serious, esteemed writer. It looks to me like a butterfly coming into its own.
Like emerging from a caterpillar state
Yeah.
via
Nice.
cocoon.
Yeah.
That's not evil. To me, it looks like a bee and a butterfly had sex, and this is what comes out of it.
Okay.
Huh?
Beater fly.
Yeah, beater fly.
To me, it looks like a butterfly being himself, finally making peace with the choices he made in life.
Aw, it's sweet.
Yeah.
A little story, a little moral Aesop's fable there.
A car's about to run over him.
Let us know what you think in the comments. We'll talk to you in the next episode.